Hello and welcome back to my channel, Preparing for Retirement. My name is Martha, and this channel is all about what we are doing to prepare for my retirement, which is coming in 3 months. And after I retire, we do plan on slow traveling the world. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of our stay at B House in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And I did kind of give a few spoilers in a previous video, but here we go. So B House is located in the old city. Here you can see the square. That is actually the old city. So you'd step out the door and you would be in the older section of Chiang Mai. You would not be around the big shopping malls or anything like that. So this hotel was booked through agoda.com. I'll have a link below to it. And I did book it for 28 nights, and I got a fantastic price at just over $20 a night. So I do think that if you booked directly with them, you may get a better price, but honestly, you can't argue about $20 a night. And this was a perfect location for us to begin our journeys in Thailand. So we did book the double deluxe, and the room was absolutely beautiful, as you can see from this room tour.
So this is our room for the next.
Right here where the toilet is, that's different.
Yeah, yeah, or a wet bathroom. Something like
Is
that.
there AC?
This is the yes.
Oh, here it
This is our room for the next 30 days. We've got.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
That's a big bed.
Got plenty of room for storage. We've
Yeah.
got sandals for inside the
That's gonna be fun.
house.
I can manage.
Nice little seating area. And then inside the bathroom, we have all the usual. We've got the sink, got hot water on demand, and this is a very common setup here. The wet shower, I think it's called. I don't really know. And I'm gonna come back out and see what's outside our window. I'm gonna have to straighten that window curtain because for some reason it's crooked. Okay, and you can just see the neighborhood. So, just wanted to take a minute and highlight the artwork here. I love this. Very nice. And the doors are really neat. Everything is wood. There's a lot of wood. So.
It's so cool in there.
So the hotel was really, really interesting. There were 3 different floors, and it was kind of windy throughout with these little nooks on each floor that were really nicely decorated and very inviting. You saw people leaving their shoes outside the room, which is common in Asia. And then overall, you could look down into the lobby and you could see that it was just really nicely decorated, very inviting, very comfortable, very homey. So the only complaint that I have about B House at all is that the bed was very, very hard. So to put this in context, in Southeast Asia, you very often will find very hard beds. And this isn't because they're inferior. I don't believe. I think it's more of a cultural thing that um, many people may grow up sleeping, on these mattresses that are hard. Their parents and grandparents and so on may have grown up sleeping on grass mats, such as, in Japan they have I can't think of the name of the mats, but they have the mats on the floor. And it's just a very cultural thing. And so to Thai people, I think these mats are probably pretty comfortable. To me, I have an ongoing hip issue, so that was a real problem. Now, to be specific with B House, when I asked them for an extra duvet to put under the um, underneath the sheet, the bottom sheet, to soften the mattress, they were extremely accommodating, and that really did help me out quite a bit. So they were very, very thoughtful. They came in to see what I had done with it, and then from there on, every time that they cleaned the room and changed the sheets, the duvet was always right back where it was, and I suspect they put a fresh duvet on. They were really fantastic at B House. The staff was amazing. It was extremely clean. They were very accommodating with any need that you had. Um, there wasn't much English spoken, which honestly I didn't expect. We were not staying in a tourist area. I want to put that out there again. And you're watching some pictures of the surrounding area immediately outside of B House. We were not in a tourist area, which was the experience that we wanted. So, with that, we were able to get along just fine, and we talked with them using Google Translate back and forth. But I can't say enough about how wonderful the staff was and how beautiful those rooms were. Just absolutely gorgeous woodwork. It was sparkling clean. Um, Really, really loved this hotel. And honestly, Lou and I talked about maybe going back and just buying a foam topper for the mattress, and we would be very happy staying there. We liked the atmosphere. We loved the neighborhood. We loved being in Old City where you walk down the street and you see a temple in someone's backyard, 1,000-year-old temple at my guess. And just the sights, you were near beautiful, beautiful parks, so you could walk through those. The restaurants were absolutely amazing. They were extremely economical. You were eating meals for a dollar fifty, sometimes $2, fresh made right in front of you by just absolutely wonderful people. Um, so, would I recommend Bee House? You know, I would. I really would. It's you can't beat the price. The only thing is you have to know going in that the beds are going to be hard. They will try to help you with that if you let them know that you need a duvet for underneath the sheet, or if you go buy a foam topper, I'm sure they'll work with you. They were just wonderful people. Um, but just know going in that the beds are hard. So anyway, we really loved our stay here. We got out around the neighborhood every day. We started to get to know people. The man that ran or owned, I believe, Salad Tudor, just 2 doors down. That was one of our favorite restaurants. We went there a lot. It was so healthy and so inexpensive. We got hooked on the crab and corn sandwiches. I know, crab and corn, but let me tell you, you will be amazed at how good that was. It was so good.
Okay, so I wanted to show you this sandwich is really cool. It's kind of, yeah, it says tasty too. So when you open it up, it looks like it's two, but not really. So you kind of want to just, it's big. It's quite large and it's wrapped. So when you eat it, you want to make sure that you're eating it all at once because it'll fall apart. I don't know what the deal is with the second piece of bread, but as you can see, it's all together here. So there's stuff in between each piece of bread, so you want to just make sure that you eat it all together. But let's give a verdict here. Oops, this is gonna be hard to do. Just a moment here. Okay.
Really different point.
I took one bite. This is absolutely delicious. It is
Yeah.
so moist. Gosh, that's really good. I don't know what they're using. It seems almost like a mayo, but it's
Oh, interesting.
it's thinner. And the crab is so flavorful. So this is going to be a go-to, I think, for us.
Mm-hmm.
This is fantastic.
It's right on the street. It's cool.
It's right next door.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't always eat as delicious as the noodle bowls are, and they are really good. It's hot here. It's really, really hot here right now.
It's toasty.
And the noodle bowls are hot, and so that isn't always something that I want to do is eat hot stuff when it's hot. So this is really nice. It's right next door.
The lunch place.
Yeah, we found a lunch place. I'm working during the day, so it is difficult for us to get out if I'm going to get my work done. So, like I said, it's cooler. It's next door. It does close at 5 o'clock, so it's usually not open anyway when we're looking to go to dinner. But like last night, for the heat comment I made, last night we were walking. It was starting to cool off. The sun was starting to go down. It was still mid 90s, and it didn't rain yesterday, which is unusual.
There was no wind last night. It was hot.
There was no wind last night. So between not raining to take the edge off and no wind, it was just absolutely brutal. And I couldn't have eaten something hot last night if my life depended on it. So this is perfect. This is absolutely. Now I want to try the 7-Eleven sandwiches. I mean, I know these are going to be better than 7-Eleven, but really good. Okay, I'm going to eat now.
So again, I've linked the hotel down below. I do recommend them if you want to have the old city experience. Very highly recommend B House Chiang Mai. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this type of content, please do like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you joining our adventures. Have a wonderful day. God bless.